Who child? This morning was a little rough. 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what it is, but Mexicans do not sleep. 3 o'clock in the damn morning, they want to decide that it's time to get out they noisiest snow blower that they don't put together. And that sucker was just I don't know, it was making the most loudest noise. Like they put a car engine or some kind of engine inside of inside of the snow blower. So from 3 o'clock in the morning on, these people were just outside, and different people too, just moving a snow. And I just have to say, like, I know this is off topic, like a mother flipper, but I just gotta say, damn, there should be like a start time for people to do their snow shoveling and snow blowing. It should not be at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. Damn. All right, now let me get on to my show topic because I just had to do that because I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning with these people snow shoveling. Mexicans across the street shoveling they snow at all crazy hours. So let's get into this topic because it's Friday, and Friday is typically the day when people go on their first date. It's either Friday, Saturday, or you try to get in the middle of the week, the hump day, Wednesday. So the topic is, should a man always pay for the first date? And also, first date nightmares, because everybody has had some first date nightmares. I've had one where SWAT team showed up, and that was because of a best friend that I had. She happens to like guys who are bad boys. She likes drug dealers. She likes the guys that are risky. So yeah, that date ended up with the SWAT team showing up. I was like, girl, I got to stop messing with you. And this is the same one that ended up taking me to a party where Goat was at. There should never be farm animals at a party in New York City. So yeah, as you could tell, this friend really, she was a little special. She was way beyond special. So good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? Anything y'all want to talk about? I pick a topic for discuss. Like for us to talk about. But and we got two nightmares and first dates. Who should pay? But we also have some morning talk. Whatever you want to throw in there, we could talk about also. So how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing good. Now, honestly, I believe a guy is supposed to pay for the first date unless the person comes with body odor, bad breath. Good morning, Cheeks Beauty. How are you? It's good to see you this morning. The dude should always pay. Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel. I'm like, why break tradition? Why break tradition? Now, maybe, like, say, for example, you got Oprah's money, and he ain't got Oprah's kind of money. Maybe then, you can throw him a bone and pay for the first date. But I just feel like, why rock the boat and why break tradition? I think a guy should pay for the first damn date. And I don't see anything wrong with holding with tradition and letting them pay for the first date unless you are wealthy and rich and you could afford, you as a woman, you are worth, let's say, Jeff Bezos kind of money, then, and he's only worth, a janitor's money, then yeah, I could get, why you would say, okay, I'm gonna pay for dinner. I'm gonna pay for our first dinner or something like that. But even then, I'm like, no, I feel like we should stick with tradition and guys should pay. And as far as horror stories, first date nightmares, I've had so many. that I swear to God, I could make a book on first date horror, nightmare, crazy stories. As I mean, I could tell you stories as just being Raven, and I could tell you stories as dominatrix Raven. Those stories are crazy too. Both of them is look. I've been through some hot mess dates. Okay, it is what it is. But I have not given up on love. The dude should always, yeah. I mean, what guy thinks that women should pay for the first date? Or should we go Dutch? I mean, should we as women pay half and half? If the date is horrible, I would pay my half. That's it. LOL. I think honestly, cheeks, if the date is horrible, I'm not paying half for no horrible date. I'm not. He gonna have to take that L. I'm sorry. He gonna have to take that L. I'm not paying. I am not paying. I mean, actually, I'm no. Mm-mm. If the date went bad and the date went horrible, I'm not paying because I brought my A game. Women, we come bringing our A game most of the damn time. We try to come with a positive attitude and stuff. So I feel like not even then I want to do Dutch. Dutch should not be allowed on a first damn date. No, unless it's a business meeting. If you and a guy are not really dating, going on a date, and it's some kind of business deals that you're trying to do with that person, then yeah, I can understand like, going Dutch and paying half and stuff like that and including tip or whatever. But other than that, no. And let me just say that, dating nightmares. I think everybody could have at least one. And if you don't have one date nightmare, you are so lucky. And I wish that I could switch with y'all because I've had some pretty doozies that I'm like, this cannot be happening. Like for me, I feel like SWAT showing up on your first date is pretty much bad. I mean, and my best friend was like, shoot, this is the best date ever. I'm like, girl, do you see the size of these people's guns? What are you talking about? Let's get the hell up out of here. Why are you always picking dudes that like this? Laugh a lot. I don't feel obligated to owe him anything. That's what and I wouldn't want him to feel used. Well, he gonna have to feel used. I mean, he gonna have to feel used because he bad. It's bad enough. He already made it an uncomfortable, horrible experience. I brought my A game. He didn't bring his. Oh well, it's a horrible date. But I don't feel I should have to pay for this horrible experience. I get it. Like if you go to a restaurant and you order food and the food horrible, you still got to pay for it. But as far as when you want to date, he should foot the bill for that. Has anybody ever had a date show up and not bring their wallet? I hope nobody has had those dates. I haven't. Thank God, I've never had a date. Knock on some piece of wood. I'm gonna find me a piece of wood by the end of this day to knock on and say, thank God I don't have nobody who showed up without their wallet. I've had people show up with their wife. I have had people show up on a first damn date with their wife. I'm telling you, I've had some doozies. It's a double standard. Come on, Philly kid. Why are you seeing it's a double standard? Really? You really feel like Philly? You really think it's a double standard? Oh, come on. How's it a double standard? Tell me. Philly kid, you very outspoken. So I really want to hear your opinion on why you feel it is a double standard. And I want your opinion on that because I know how you are. You really, you bring your A game and your, opinion and advice and everything. So what's the reason? It wasn't a first date, but I had a dude break up with me on Valentine's Day because I wanted to take a shower before dinner. Wow. Bridget. Woo, that's a doozy of a story. Who does that? So wait a minute. What date wouldn't want somebody to be, like spring, like Irish spring fresh? You like who wouldn't want somebody to smell great? So who would actually break up with somebody on Valentine's Day over a shower? That does not make any sense unless you know what? Unless that person might have had double booking and he used it as an excuse. That could be that, or he just be, oh, that's just hella fucking weird. That is just that like that doesn't make any sense. No, lol. Yeah, crazy. What's a double standard? Oh, okay. Cheek said, "What is a double standard?" Okay, because on hand, women want to be independent, but then expect men to pay for everything. Ooh, hold up. Philly kid, what is you saying here? We can't be independent and being treated like delicate flowers. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Come on, Philly kid. Are you really trying to tell me that we cannot be independent with ladies and treated, like you know, ladies, wined and dined a little bit? Something? I think we could have both. We can be independent and expect the traditional things that our parents did too. You can't know we don't have to pick a side, boo boo. No. You know what? I'm gonna put an invite on so you can come up here and talk your ish. Because honestly, I don't think that we have to women have to pick a side. You done lost your mind. Talking about pick a side. No, we ain't gotta pick a damn side. We can have both. Shoot. You think people gonna we take the time. You know how much bras cost? You know how much panties cost that match? You know how much an outfit costs, hair getting done and everything? No, we deserve a flipping dinner for what we put in. Well, then you know what? Don't expect us to put no damn effort in and go above our standards and make sure we look great and everything for y'all. If y'all don't even want to pay for the dang date, jeez, I am not feeling this. What the hell's going on in 2021? Can't get the man to pay for the date now. Ooh. Then let me be June Cleaver then, because I'm gonna be old school like a mother flipper. Pay for my dang date. I mean, don't expect no draws if you ain't paying for nothing, Shit. Yeah, I said it. Don't expect no draws. Since when women paying for dates? Exactly. He lost me with that one. For real, for real. He has lost me with that one. Talking about, I don't mind paying for the first date, but don't talk shit if he asks you to pay. What? Since when women pay? Hey, when? When did this become cool? Let me know, because as far as I was concerned and under the impression that men still paid for the first date. Men still, had that. Damn, is chivalry dead? I don't mind paying for the first date, but don't talk shit if he asks you to pay for half. Oh, I get right up, and go to the bathroom. Yep. Get right up and go to the bathroom and walk right out and get right into an Uber. And talk about paying for half. You don't lost your damn mind. Mm-mm. So, nope. No. No woman should have to pay for the first date. Okay, we put so much investment into how we look to make sure we look good for you on this first date. And what, you can't even pay for it? Okay, let me see something. Why is yeah, I don't know. Sometimes this link and me, it want to work when it want to work. So I have to be very careful with this dang thing. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it works on my it works. And sometimes it's just like I ain't working today. Oh, you using StreamYard? Oh, no. You this link ain't gonna work today. Sorry. As for 6G, 3K, or maybe I should not be doing this when I got a little bit of a buzz. Yeah, I could do this. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see if that's. I think one of them should work. See, gotta put down the vape pen. Got to put down the ink pen. Vape pen. Something is wrong with the link. Okay, well, Philly, I don't know. The link should work this time. If the link don't work this time, then I'm already too buzzed. All right. I pay half with my homegirls. Not exactly. I don't mind paying half with the homegirls. That's cool. And my ass, I love buying my like 6 drinks. I buy 6 drinks at a time. So I like to have 3 Jack Daniel Cokes and I like to have 3 shots. Yeah, I get oh God, let me stop talking. See, I ain't let me not talk. I'm not paying half of a bill of the bill or leaving it. They just they just said hell no. He just said, hell no. She's I'm not paying half of the bill or leaving no damn tip. Exactly. Come on now. A man should pay the first date, period. What? Period. End of discussion. Exactly. I don't know what he talking about. Oh, women want to be independent. So they should not have to. Then, if you want to be independent, then pay for half of the date. Why can't we be both? Why can't we be independent and get treated like ladies? Don't we deserve that? I feel like we do. So for him to be talking about Philly kid, he talking about you can't have it both, pick a side. No. Nobody else is picking sides. Why we gotta pick sides? Why can't we get wined and dined? Because I'm telling you, when we look online, don't we see these brothers out on these dates, whining and dining women? Paying for all their drinks. Shoot, look at Jason Derulo. He paid for everybody's damn drinks inside the damn bar, including his girl. But we can't even get a meal paid for. Get the flip out of here. But how with that ish? Getting ready for a date takes so much time, exactly, and effort. Imagine having to pay for it too. Exactly. The least you can do is like pay for this damn date. Pay for this drink. Pay for my good conversation I'm gonna give you because I promise you I'm gonna bring my A game. But that's the thing, ladies, y'all gotta make sure y'all bringing y'all A game. Okay, y'all gotta make sure that y'all look on point and y'all worth painful. Mm-hmm. There's men out there that don't do 50-50. Don't exactly. Cheeks beauty. Don't. Mm. Whoever asks for the date should pay for it. And typically, Healer, you ain't slick. Typically who asks for that first date? Men. So pay for that damn date. Exactly. I can't. I can't. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm never going to be all that modern on some things. Some things I don't feel like I want to be modern on. I love to cook because I learned at an early age. So I love to cook. So me having to cook as a lady, I don't mind that part. But damn, to get to my home cooking and everything else and me being nice and doing things for you, at least you could pay for that first flipping initial date. Come on, boo boo, please pay for the first date. I never approach men. Me neither. Again, it's a double stand. Oh, shut up, Belly Kid. If you're not gonna come up here, hush your mouth. Does that goes both ways? A man has to spend money on a outfit and to look good, so you don't feel like that's supposed to be the standard? You see, this is like the end of chivalry. This is a tradition. Okay, this isn't about double standards, my dear. I think that's where you're getting it wrong, Philly kid. This isn't about a double standard. This is about chivalry. This is about tradition. This is about things that we did, our parents did, our grandparents did, our great grandparents did. This is something that our ancestors did. First date, you took a woman out, you put your best suit on, you put your best suit on, you put best cologne on and stuff. You put the shoe polish on your shoes, you shine them bad boys up, and you got a flower or a corsage or something like that. And you went to the house, you rang that bell, baby, and when she opened up that door, she was just beautiful. She had the hair, little flower in her hair, maybe a nice looking dress on, shoes looking good, everything looking great. And that person was wowed. That person was like, oh, she took the time to look great for me, and they went on that first date, hold hands, open the door for her to get in the car and stuff. Those are traditions. And I think there's nothing wrong with keeping with that. That's the courting. And if we get rid of courting, what's next? We're gonna get rid of foreplay? It's like, I don't think we should change these things. I think we should stick with certain traditions because they work. Jeez. We can't let go of this. We cannot let go of certain traditions. No, I mean, really, if women have to pay for dates, no, it's just going too far. This is a different no. This is a different yeah, we this is a different generation, but we can still hold on to certain standards. I think that's the problem that we are facing today, that we let go of too many of the traditions. And this is why we're in a lot of problems that we're facing right now in the community, because back in the day, there was a lot of traditions of, on the block. Everybody knew everybody on the block. Everybody watched out for everybody on the block. So if something went down, they would say, oh, Jimmy over there did this, that, and the other, and go and tell your parents. Now you can't tell on somebody's kid on what they're doing because it causes a problem. It causes a fight. Where back in the day, we used to look out for each other in the community. We had each other's backs. Less crime and less things happened because we were watching out for each other. If we saw somebody suspicious in the neighborhood, we'd call the cops. We looked out for each other. You didn't fear each other. I think that we need to go back to these traditions because letting go of them, what has it gotten us? What have we gained from losing it? So please, I know you're looking at it as some double standard, but I'm looking at it as, holding on to traditions, because if we lose all of them, what do we have left? We have to preserve our past and our traditions. I don't think we should let those go. Hi, Pimpin' Too Gorgeous. How are you? Considering that I've always paid and way for everything, or attracted the ones who are needy, is definitely yeah. Oh my gosh. You know what? And here's the thing. I always believe this, that depending on how good of a person you are, depending on your energy level, like, I always believe that people, I don't know, like some people whose vibration is really, strong, we sometimes attract also the negative. We also sometimes attract the vampire type that want to latch on to us and take our energy, take our money, take our creativity, take all of that from us. That happens. And you know what? We got to be very careful from the day one. Pimpin' Too Gorgeous. We have to make sure from day one we write down the standards. This is what I want from a man. And if he does not have any of those standards or any of these things that I've checklist on this list, I'm not even going on no date with this person. You know who taught me that? A friend that I had that was way older than me that taught me that. And she passed away, but she gave me some real advice. I don't know if I don't know if she knew, I think she knew a couple of her, like some people that she knew were pimps or something like that. So she gave me like real wisdom on, you know, men and, what you want. So, Philip, but you want to lay up afterwards, though, huh? Ooh, yeah. They always do want to lay up afterwards. Ain't gonna work like that. Feminism has caused division between men and women, and most women subscribe to the feminists. Philly kid, I made a lot of points, and the only thing you could give me is some feminist stuff. Okay? What about what I said about holding on to tradition? Hmm? What did I say about holding on to tradition? What about, so if you like a woman and want to take her out, you're not going to pay? Mm. It seems like he don't want to pay. If you really like her, the bill shouldn't matter. It's not a double. Exactly. Good Lord. Philly, you is so. Ooh. Philly, you is not playing. You like, I am not beat. Yep, for a nightcap. I'd never take care of an able-bodied person. Healer, me and you both. I ain't even in junior high. Yep, and in high school, the young men always, yeah, exactly. Tradition, prom dress, ticket, dinner, and corsage. They knew how to exactly because you demanded that kind of respect. You demanded that kind of respect, so you got exactly what you wanted by setting the standard. Now, Philly kid, if you feel like you don't want to do those things, then great. That's no problem. There's women out there that will allow you to get away with not paying for first dates, and be fine with that. But there are women out there also who are like, that's not we not beef. We not bait. I'm holding out with my standards. I'm holding to my standards, and my standard is you gonna have to come and pay that damn first date bill. Now, by paying that first date, that don't mean the second date, I don't have you on appetizers and I don't have you on the bill. Now that I see that you are willing to pay for that first date, yes, then the next day I will call you up and be like, hey, baby, you want to, I had such a good time on this first date with you that I want to take you out. I want to treat you. When's the last time you've been treated? And I want to take you out. And I want to pay for your meal, and I want to pay for your drinks, and I want to pay for your appetizer. Okay. Maybe I might, like, if I'm really feeling him and that vibe was really damn good, I could see some potential. Shoot. I might even get you a nice, a tie or get you a little gift when I come to come to get you. But see, you got to do the initial first. And if you're not willing to meet me or anybody else that halfway point on paying for the first, then boo boo bye. Because that tells me right there, you not for me, boo boo. You not. And that's cool. Philly, he might not be. You know what? These guys now, like he said, it's a new day. Must. I feel you. A real man's not going to complain about paying him. That's some little boy. My now wife, I pay for our dates, so I will pay. Okay, see? And I'm saying there is a yeah, there is a double standard. Yes, there is. Okay, and that double standard is part of the tradition. There's some things that are different. He is married and he is paying for his wife. So we're gonna he's just saying that there's a double standard, and the double standard is men are required to pay. I think he is acknowledging that there is a double standard, and there is that we women want that that first day paid for. Laugh out loud. This guy took me out to a buffet. Oh Jesus, not the buffet. When I was younger, the fool thought that he was entitled to some what? At the buffet? He thought he was entitled to some cookies? Oh no. Laugh out loud. I gave him a dub and got in my car and left him there. No, I don't think anybody's entitled to some cake or cookies on some buffet food. Mm-mm. No, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But I guess you know what? Then again, am I being too bougie by saying that? Whew. And we should be able to disagree without calling people broke because you don't know my pockets. That is okay. That's why nobody call him broke. Like I said in my what I said before, I said he is married and he is paying for his wife's date. So look at that. He talked all this mess and he is doing tradition and paying for his lady's date. Ah. Okay, y'all, let's get along. Okay, let's get along. I'm telling you, because sometimes the battle between man and woman, it really gets heated. Woo. Okay, so nightmare dates. Has anybody had a nightmare date or a date where somebody's breath smelled or there was some BO or like me, they brought their wife and left the wife in the car. Left a wife in the car while they were on their date. Oh boy. I'm telling you, I've had some doozies. I swear to God, I've had some damn doozies. I could not for the life of me figure out where his phone would buzz. This was a first damn date. And I was talking to dude and I really liked him too. And I was like, damn, he cute, he got a nice job, you know, he's a lawyer, makes good money, he seems to have a great personality. And I'm like, okay, he asked me out for a date and I was all happy and all excited. I'm like, okay, yeah, I make sure I got he picked my favorite restaurant, got the reservations done, everything. And I'm like, he got a car. Like I think he did he rented a car with a driver because he wanted to drink and stuff. So I was like, okay. And everything was going great. Everything was going great until I realized, the partition was up. So I couldn't see who the driver was. So, okay, we sat down, got the drinks, conversations flowing, everything's going good. Ordered appetizers. Appetizers done showed up, but he ordered another appetizer. So I was like, why is he ordering so much damn food? So I was like, okay, maybe he wants, how you do like little people could just you could like go from plate to plate and like try different things. So I'm thinking maybe, he's doing like a little sampler. So homie the appetizer shows up and he gets up. Okay, y'all too. Y'all two, can y'all two get along? Oh, I used to like our Audis, but they once they break down, I'm telling you, them parts from the Audis is no joke. Y'all two need to get along, boo boos. Okay? Because see, this is what happens when fiery astrology signs come in here. Mm-hmm. Fiery astrology signs. Can you imagine if them two went on a damn date? Shoot. Them two would have been fighting over the damn appetizers. I am so glad Philly Kid is married to somebody else. I'm telling you. Because can you imagine? Imagine these two on a dang date together with each other. They'd be arguing over the crab cakes. All right, so homeboy gets up, takes the appetizer. See now, look, you done made people late. So homeboy takes the appetizer and gets up, goes I don't know, goes to the parking lot. So I'm like, oh, ain't that nice? He's making sure, the driver got something to eat because, the driver's just sitting in the car for, until the date's over. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, but it's still weird as hell to me. Like, I don't know no person that will spend that kind of money and then buy the driver food too. I'm like, this shit's weird. And he on a first date and he's just getting up during the date to go take food and then he's taking long. So I'm like, what the hell is the deal? Why is he taking so long? So he come back, we have the appetizers. And I'm like, okay, now I'm looking at the menu, trying to get dinner. He is now taking pictures of the menu. So I'm like, what the flip? Why is he taking pictures of the damn menu? I'm like, is he really trying to buy the driver dinner too? So I'm like, okay, this is just really weird. So once again, ah, can y'all stop? Okay, got us above. I'm going to light my sage candle. Put me some Florida water on my hands because you know what, I just don't need the woo-woo today. Okay. Cleanse my energy. Cleanse my energy. All right, goddess above. Anything that is not meant to be positive, push that away, boo boo. Okay. So he snapped all them pictures of that damn menu. So he snapped all them pictures on that damn menu. And I was just like, this is the most weirdest effing date ever. I was like, well, who does this ish? This mofo does ish. Okay. So he orders he gets a text back and orders my food, orders her, I guess, the driver's food. And when the food shows up, once again, he gets up and he's taking the food out to the car. So I'm like, this person, normally you would think the person would eat and then take the food out to the person. No, he's getting up, taking the food out to the car. Once again, I already started eating. I'm like, I don't give a F. I don't care because this is my favorite restaurant and I'm eating and it's all gravy. He wanted to spend most of his time chilling in the parking lot, giving his driver food. I don't care. I'm having a blast eating my favorite appetizers that I wanted to try and trying different food that I wanted to try. So I'm like, I don't give a damn about none of this ish. I really don't. But it was a little annoying. So finally, he comes back after giving the driver food. And I'm like, what's going on? Why you keep spending all like your time, like more time out in the driveway than actually on this damn date? Takeout. It was in a takeout box. Yeah, in a takeout box. But included silverware. Yeah. Do you believe this ish? So yeah, he made sure the person had real silverware to eat with that takeout box. Had appetizers, two appetizers, and a meal. Yep. And was trying to ask the waiter if they had any of those plastic cups with the top on it that for drinks that they could take out to the drive to the parking lot too. So I was like, get the flip out of here with this BS. So finally, when he came back, sat down, I was like, look, I mean, obviously, I'm enjoying my meal. You know, the talk between us is good, but y'all, you just keep disappearing. And then whenever you come back, you look sweaty like you ran a marathon. And I was like, this don't make no damn sense. Like, why do you look like you just ran a flipping marathon and you just went to the parking lot and the parking lot's right there? So I'm like, what the flip is the deal? So finally, he told me what the deal was. His wife was sitting in the damn front seat, was the driver. His wife was the driver, and every time he went out there, him and her were making out in the car. He was feeding his wife. I was like, you know what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I couldn't believe this. I swear to you, I could not believe this. It was his wife in the front who was the driver for our date. Yeah, for real. It, his wife drove us on our date, and he was bringing her food on the pretense to go, I guess, how we gonna put this? Service her during the going out to bring her food, and that's why he would come back looking all flipping sweaty and stuff, because he was putting in work every time he went out to the parking lot. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. This was too much. Let me tell you, this was too much. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, that's why I didn't put the partition down when you were trying to give direction, because I already, made sure the directions that, my wife knew how to get to the restaurant that you wanted to go to. So that's why the partition didn't go down the whole time we were on that date. And I just kept like, then when I was like, yeah, this is not normal, like for a person to order appetizers and dinner and drinks for a flipping just a limo driver. Get the flip out of here. And he had ordered one of those, like it was like a Hummers, like Hummer limos. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Nobody would take that long, and nobody would like be feeding a limo driver food and stuff like that. I was like that, yeah. So here basically he was using the food orders as pretend, as just an excuse to go to the parking lot and get his car love on, and then come back in and try and keep a straight normal face, because that was the game, to keep a normal straight face on a dinner date and not let the dinner date know that he was freaking off, them two was freaking off with each other in the car. I was like, you is too much, she's too mother flipping much. I'm not getting back in the car with y'all. I'm good. I'm not trying to smell nothing between y'all that y'all did up in that car. I'm good as rain. It was like, great. Yep. Men can be so bold. Yep. Whew. My wife would not go for that. Nobody would go for that. That is sick and presto twisted. You damn right it was. Wait, LOL. Yes. So I called the waiter over. I got my meal wrapped up. I was like, bitch, I'm not giving up my damn meal. What? No, 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 no. I got my meal. Got my ride, grabbed my food. Oh, can y'all also add appetizers? And I got me an appetizer on top of the meal, extra appetizer. Ordered that, said it's on this mother effer right here, and left. I was like, nah, y'all just nasty. See, this shows you really you don't know how people get down with they in their private life. And I was like, look, I don't mind that y'all, tell people this is some freaky thing that y'all doing or something like that, and get one of your friends or something to do that. But to do that to a total stranger and be on some freak tip shit, I was like, ooh, that was just too much for me right there. So that is one nightmare story. I mean, but it wasn't that much of it was a nightmare. The good part was the free meal and the appetizers and stuff, but I mean, and the laugh when I told my friend was like, oh my God, girl, only you could have a jacked up date like that. As she ate my mother effing appetizers. I was like, bitch, this is my struggle food right here, okay? Because that was a struggle date and a half, a struggle to get through that shit because it was just crazy. And just sat there munching away on my damn free appetizer. I was like, you say all that, but you still eat my food for free, right? Okay, bitch. Whew. Now, I still believe, after all of that issue, I still believe that men should pay for the first date. I feel like I know that I'm not the only one that has had a crazy flipping date or a weird date. Okay, because I've had them. I've had some cuckoo crazy ones. I've had some that are so crazy. I might put them like the other stories I can't tell because I can't say because they're really out there. And I ain't trying to have my YouTube channel talk. So maybe I might put them on like late at night. Maybe I'll do like an after 12 o'clock talk, because the freaks come out at night and, crazy talk happens at around after 12 o'clock. So I might do like some like 12, after 12, it come out. I might do something like an after 12 or something kind of talk. But them stories were just like, you can't make them things up. And the one with the SWAT. I can't tell that because that involves I'm glad we got away. Just put it like that. I'm glad we got away from SWAT. Nobody's first date should involve SWAT team showing up. I know that much. So y'all, what else y'all want to talk about? I was going to do a show. Oh, is it a deal breaker if you're the guy that you're interested or the girl that you're interested in tells you that they have an STD? Is it a deal breaker? I know that's a hard topic right there. Is it a deal breaker for y'all if the person that you are really interested in tells you that they have an STD? Is that the deal breaker? Would you go on a date with that person, or would you be like, nope, that's too much for me? Or does it depend on what type of STD it is? Ooh. It probably depends on what type of STD it is. Or it could be standards are so high, you're like, hell no, I ain't dating nobody with no STD. Flip that shit. Oh, damn. Damn, I didn't know like the Fat Boys Prince Marky D died yesterday. Damn. Wow. Yeah, that story was a doozy. I know. Yes, that's a deal breaker for you know what? I feel like it could be a little bit of a deal breaker for me too. I feel like it is. Mhm. Yeah, I feel like that could be a major deal breaker. I mean, if it's herpes, it's a deal breaker because that's the gift that keep giving. You can't get rid of that. And I understand that they say most of the people in America got it. I don't. Deal breaker. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Everybody's like, yeah, this is it's a damn deal breaker. I'm sorry. My name ain't Cookie and I'm not I ain't married to Magic Johnson. It's a deal breaker for me, people. Mm-mm. I don't know how she do it. She had all them kids. Deal breaker. I don't like, especially like when them people have like that outbreak and stuff, and then it'd be like, come here, baby, let me get a kiss, give me a kiss. Like, whoa, ah, come on, let me get a kiss real quick. Be like, ugh, if you don't get your disease ridden mouth away from me, damn Ghana. He said, heck no, that's a deal breaker. Hell yeah, it's a damn deal breaker. Come on. Come on, this sore right here ain't gonna bother you. Come here, just ignore the sore. Uh, got one of them real juicy puss baggers right here. And just be like, come here, baby. Just ignore that. Ignore the crust falling off. Just give me a kiss. Let me slob on it. You're like, oh no. Mm-mm. I think it's a deal breaker. I'm sorry. I mean, I feel bad for anybody who does have an STD, but that's just too much for me. There should be no. It's just too much. It's a big ass deal breaker for me. Like, you keep. Oh my God! Somebody upchucked. Yeah, all queen, you puked. Yeah, it's too much. I just can't do it. Like I could put up with a lot of ish. I could even put up with you being halfway broke. But I can't put up with you if you got an STD. I just can't. I think there's just some lines you gotta say, boo, that's just too much. It's too much pressure. I can't do that. Mm-mm. Nope. Not dating nobody. Not dating nobody. Not wifing nobody. Not hubby and nobody who got an STD. The gift that keep on giving kind. Nope. And now maybe if it was like gonorrhea, ew, I don't even like the way the word gonorrhea sound. You know what? This video is not getting monetized. If I'm going to start talking about gonorrhea. Exactly. I love my body too much. I feel you. I feel you on that. I love my body too mother flipping much. I agree. I'm sorry, boo boo. And I know there's some nice guys out there, nice women out there who have it, and they can be great life partners and stuff. Mm, but no, just no. So damn. Kodak Black I like how, people just get out of the jail and they're already engaged. So did anybody hear that Kodak Black is now engaged to a 19-year-old female rapper, Mellow Rax? How the hell did he get in? Like, damn. I guess because he got money. I guess it's easy to find somebody real quick. But geez, you just got out and you already engaged. That's not a good decision. I'm going to say that right now. When you just got out of jail or prison and you haven't even given yourself enough time for your mind to like settle and get it together and you get engaged already, never a good sign. And as a 40 something year old getting engaged to a 18-year-old, correct? Is that okay? If you're 40, like 40 something, 40 years old, and you get engaged to an 18-year-old, is that okay? Or is that crossing the flipping line? Yeah, I'm happy for Kodak. I'm happy for him too, but damn, he ain't even give himself time. Did he give himself enough time to like really, fucking Kodak Black gonna do what he want to do any which way. Who 40? Wait a minute, did you really say who's 40? No, I'm just saying in general, if it was somebody, anybody, a man, if it was a man who's 40 years old, or is, even if, I'm going to put it like this now, ladies. Now, say for example, the lady is 40 years old and the man is 18 years old. Is that wrong? Is that cougar overstepping her line by being engaged to somebody 18? Wrong? Mm, okay. That's a child to me. I agree. I agree. That's a child. I don't think any. That's why I don't like it when I see men dating young chicks too young. I don't think that's good either. I think so, but to each his own. As long as it isn't my people, I don't care. He was like, as long as it ain't going down in my family, okay, whatever to everybody else. Wrong. I think it's wrong too. I mean, at that point, at that age, you still figuring at 18, you still figuring stuff out. But I remember when I was in high school, I was dating people older too. So I remember when I was in high school, half the girls in high school were dating guys twice their age that were 20 years old. Now everybody talk ish now. Who was doing that when they was in high school? What who in here was dating somebody older and out of high school when they was in high school? Oh, don't tell me I'm the only fast ass up in here. I probably am. Probably am the only fast ass up in here that's dating somebody. That was dating somebody when I was in high school that was out of high school. Oh my God. I'm glad my everybody in my family is not watching this. If a 40-year-old came to my house to pick up my teenage, hell yeah, it's a whole can of ass whooping that's gonna be opened. Whole can of ass whooping. I'm not fronting. If somebody came to my house and they was 40 years old to come pick up my 18-year-old or even my 21-year-old son or daughter, I'm gonna their ass too, because that's ridiculous. That's my baby. At that age, they don't know, you still trying to learn right from wrong. Our 20s is when we make all our F ups. Always dated older. Yep, me too. But I didn't give it up. Thought they were creepy. Always had my friends with me. Yep. hmm Exact. I remember them days and making sure, like in high school, I always made sure it was it'd be a couple people with me that I go with. And I always made sure that we were together and nothing, like nothing went down. And I would make them take me to, hey, we'd go out to like, we couldn't do much at that age. So it's like go to McDonald's or, go to the movies, go to the mall kind of stuff like that and get like a little jacket or something like that. Yeah. I was 17. See, I know I wasn't the only fast ass up in this mother flipper. I was 17 and he was 25. Since I'm older, it grosses me out. And I don't even want to see his face, his nasty ass. See, I'm 17 and 25. That is just too high up. That is too high up. That is way too high up for me. I could never go out on no. Yeah, I would see. Yeah, I see him nasty too. Yep, I consider that nasty. I agree with that one right there. And it's crazy though, because back in the day when our grandparents and great grandparents, they dated and got married at 15 and 16 years old. You be like, oh, I thank God it's a whole new era. No, I'm glad it's a whole new generation because back the nigga days, it wasn't all that perfect back then. Whew. Can you imagine have to be married at 15 and you didn't even know who you was at 15? They had it differently back then for oh my gosh. All right, let me see something here. Hmm. So I want to say one thing before I leave for the people in Texas. Ooh, damn, it is going down in Texas. The weather, everything that's going down, the pipes bursting, they got to boil water. They don't have any power. There's no food. Like this is the most craziest thing that I never thought would happen. How can they not have food? Nasty as hell. And yeah, my great grandmother, yeah, got married at 12. It's the most craziest thing back in the damn days. Like what went down because now you think about yourself at 15 years old. Could you imagine being married at 15 and trying to be responsible for a whole entire house and going to work and providing food and all that? Shit. I am so happy that things have changed and stuff like that don't happen like that anymore. Yeah, because I said yeah, but that's how things were back in the day. I'm glad that things have changed. Texas, I hope that this shit is just crazy about Texas. I'm still can't believe Ted Cruz, who's for Texas, took his ass to mother flipping Cancun while his whole entire state was basically under snow and ice and had no drinking water, was in a blackout. I cannot believe that this man took his ass down to Cancun. So you in the warm and sun, in the sand, and on the beach, chilling with your daughters, while the people in Texas is freezing their ass off, making bonfires in their front fucking flipping yard. Let me calm down. In their front yard while you chilling in sun. Now that things done blew up for his ass, he coming back. Now people calling for his damn resignation. So I'm at this point, like I Texas people, y'all stay strong down there. Please stay strong. And I hope that the power goes on as soon as possible. Hold up. I can't lie. I would have got my ass up to 10. Pew! But here's the thing. You better hope that you had a full tank of gas because this town, this place right now, they ain't got no gas. They're running out of gas. They're running out of gas. They're running out of food. They're running out of every flipping thing. Now water got to be boiled. You can't even get the hell up out of town because the damn roads and everything is icy. D, it's a hot mess down there, and Ted Cruz is getting it because his ass went to Cancun. He pulled the Republican move and he said, "I'm going down to Cancun and get some fun in the sun." I said, "Good luck, people of Texas. That is so jacked up." Hold up. I got a question. Hold up. How many records did Nicki Minaj sell in total since she's been out? Has she sold more than has she sold more than 5 million records? Because it's saying right here, Lauryn Hill becomes the first female rapper in history to have an album sell 10 million copies as the miseducation of Lauryn Hill goes diamond. I don't understand how they want people to boil their water with no electricity or gas. They got these people on their front lawn, surrounded by snow. They got a pot. They got some firewood underneath that damn pot, boiling water. They have basically gone back to the primitive days in Texas. Now that tells you that whole entire town should have had generators. The town should have had some type of extra generators or something in case of emergency. There should have been an emergency system, or you know what? They need, if Texas is going to live the way that Texas is living, then Texas should have solar power as a backup. That's just my opinion. There should be solar power or wind power as a second backup. And maybe then, when they were having these rolling back blackouts out there, they would have been able to switch to wind technology, or they could have been able to switch to all that solar energy that they had that was built up, and use that to power the town, and the town wouldn't have been in the condition it is. This is now a wake-up call for Texas, and Texas now has to wake up and say, y'all need to legalize marijuana over there. Y'all need to do something that could raise funds in Texas, and those funds can be used to upgrade the entire system in Texas, where they have solar power. They have not only just solar power, but they also have wind technology that can help Texas. Because Texas Texas can't borrow electricity or power from any other state. So if that's the case, then they need solar power, they need wind power, and they need those two things as an option and backup to keep Texas running. That's not an option. They need that. They need to update the system that they have, and they also need to have those two other things as options, or one of those things as options. And then Texas would never been in the condition it is. And they knew that this could be a possibility of happening, and they did nothing about it. And so they wait until it does happen. And now these people, it's just crazy. It just makes no sense. Oh my gosh. It's sad down there. It is. And just to think, when everything unfreezes, people's houses are going to be, yeah, people's houses is already messed up. I mean, I'm looking at pictures of and video of people with their roofs basically caved in. I'm looking at pictures of people's, pipes bust, and the water is just gushing through their living room, through out the front door. It's like, what the flip is going on here? But this is good, because here's something right here. Looks like Beyonce, Miss Queen Bee, has now Be Good. The Be Good Foundation partners with Adidas to provide relief for those impacted by the winter storms. So Beyonce is doing something about it. And Beyonce loves, is it in Houston? So, okay, basically, Adidas is working with Houston organizations, Bread of Life Inc., to provide urgent relief to those suffering due to the winter storms. According to Bread of Life's website, it states they work in close partnership with Beyonce. Together, Beyonce, Tina Knowles, Lawson, and Bread of Life have coordinated domestic and global anti-hunger initiatives and provided support to natural disaster victims. So Beyonce is stepping in and helping and providing a lot of help. So there's even the Disaster Relief Assistance Fund, is a program offering one-time financial assistance to those who have experienced a non-reoccurring sudden or emergency-related financial hardship due to an unforeseen or unavoidable event. The fund is not designed to address ongoing financial challenges and is not a loan requiring repayment. So residents in Texas and the surrounding states affected by the storm can apply through Beyonce.com. So, people be talking ish about Beyonce, but damn, Beyonce stepping up to the plate and getting that food out, trying to get food, trying to get assistance, trying to help with. I'm gonna get like, wow, she's really trying to, step up to the plate. So when it comes to supporting individuals, Beyonce has been helping the Houston community and beyond. So has assisted those in need by providing basic needs like food, water, household supplies, C19 testing throughout Houston, in addition to providing mental health support. So they've been doing some ish, which they even donated 10,000 grants, $10,000 grants to 250 small businesses. So this was announced. This was announced on December 22nd. Go ahead, Beyonce, on my birthday. So I feel good that all this blessings and abundance and everything was going down on my birthday. I need that energy. I'll take it. I'll take it. So this is good news to hear that Beyonce is stepping up and she's trying to make sure that people don't lose. She's even making sure that she donated some $500 something thousand to make sure people don't lose their home during these evictions. So what y'all think about that, y'all? Mm-mm-mm. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy to see that Beyonce is actually helping and stepping up and helping people. But I'm not surprised. Ooh, I don't know about this. Dionne Warwick says a series about her life is in the works with Tiana Taylor being involved. I don't know about that. Like, I don't know about Meek Mills rapping about Kobe Bryant in a new song. I don't know about them two things either. But then again, I don't know about Dr. Dre dating April and threatening Moniece Slaughter either. I don't know about them kind of situations either. Whew. It's nice to hear that they are helping. Seriously, it's not a requirement. She's not required to do any of this stuff. She's not required to make grants. She's not required to do any of that. A drop in a bucket for B. It is. It's dropping a bucket. But at least she can give something out that bucket and give it back. Do something helpful with all that money. Yeah, at least she's doing that. Preventing people from getting evictions, helping 250 small businesses, providing food, providing, financial relief, those kind of stuff is needed, especially now during this. We're in the most some trying flipping times. So kudos to anybody who's trying to, got them coins and can help and is actually doing something to help. Unlike Meek Mills, who be out here giving out, a $20 bill and telling them split it 5 ways. I don't know. Let me start talking about Philly before Philly kid cuss me out. And I like Philly. I just don't know about no damn Meek Mills. I just don't know about him sometimes. I don't. Mm-mm. So I'm just looking through. I'm looking through the news, and I'm just like, the news sucks. Ain't nothing really gravy in the news. What? Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to get cussed out by you because I'm talking about Philly, but you, Meek Mills and me, I'm trying to still figure some things out with that man. I don't understand him and that whole. I don't understand. I would never cuss you out. People take their hometown or whatever very serious, and I don't blame them. But Meek Mills and me, I'm still trying to figure him out. Trying to figure him out. Why would he even have a beef or any situation with 6ix9ine? That is not the person that you want to have any kind of thing with. He's a troll. And he gonna troll people. That's what he do. He trolls for attention. He is King Troll. He know exactly how to play the media to get his ass back up into the media. And I think that if people ignore him, he will go away. So now they're saying another Karen. A Karen pulls taser on black neighbors, gets beat up, now wants police to arrest. Karens, please leave us alone. Just leave us alone. The industry changed him. He's not the same from when he first came out. Thank you. At least somebody is saying it. I'm glad that somebody is finally saying this, because everybody seems to be saying that Meek Mills is the same Meek Mills and he just evolved and da 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 da. No, Meek Mills has changed. He is not the same damn person that he was before. No. Ooh. I wonder if Jay-Z clapped back at Sean Paul. I really want to know if Jay-Z clapped back at Sean Paul. Because Sean Paul clears up remarks about Jay-Z being jealous over Beyonce. And we all know Jay-Z is jealous of anybody being around Beyonce. We have established that. That is clear as day. We all see it. So for Sean Paul to go back now and clear it up, somebody must have got in touch with his ass and said to clear it up. So a few weeks back, Sean Paul detailed his experience working with Beyonce on Baby Boy and said that Jay-Z was jealous. It was a radio show here in Jamaica, and I get this regularly. When I go to Texas, also, radio shows there. I don't know what it is. People are like, so tell me. And it gets to that part in the interview where they're like, what happened with you and Beyonce? And he's like, nothing really happened. The hit song was dope. And, basically that's it. So you continue, some of them make up their own minds. That's whatever. Sometimes with interviews, you can say, I'd rather not speak about it. But then people would think that something was going on. So I was trying to defend it like, hey, nah, but weird. Things did happen. That's probably why there was rumors. But people leave out that's probably why there were rumors. I don't know. I think that you should just hold your motherfucking guns. You said what you said. You felt that Jay-Z was jealous, and Jay-Z didn't want you even going on stage to perform Baby Boy when y'all were at the award show. And just keep it like that. Karens don't have the same power since you think so. You really believe these Karens out here don't have that power? Okay, how come that Karen that was basically choking out her damn dog in the park, how come she got away? The dude didn't put no more charges. You know what? That's another thing that pisses me the hell off. So this woman was willing to get you killed by police. This woman was willing to get you killed, called the police, gave a false report saying that you were trying to attack her, that you did something to her, and painting a false narrative for these cops to come and show up all hyped up because they think that this woman's life's threatened. And he turns around and decides that no further charges should be pressed against this woman. So you let her skate. You let her get away. You basically are saying that her behavior is fine because you didn't push it to the mother flipping max of the law that you could. I'm so pissed off at dude. With his old vanilla wafer ass. I'm so pissed at him that he had the opportunity to show Karens and show people that do these false reports that we will push it to the fullest of the damn law on your behavior, on you lying, and he let that woman get the flip away with it. I'm not big. And now that woman got no additional charges against her. She got away with it. She got away. I'm so pissed. Nothing to do with Trump. They exactly. They still gonna act up. Look at this. Trump been out of office, and I was reading you a story about damn near Karen tasing a man. And then she got her ass whooped for trying to tase somebody, and now wants to involve the cops. Like, come on, this baby ain't stopped. This behavior surely did not stop. Who? Yeah, right. He ain't date no damn Karen. That's a weird joke. Oh boy. Mm-mm. I saw that. It was too funny. She tried to pull a taser on three. Oh no. Yeah, that's not a good look. Don't do that, boo boo. They tased her with her own Oh no. There's nothing worse when you get tased with your own taser. Now that's cold blooded. That is real cold blooded right there. Well, I'm glad that I did this morning. I'm doing this little morning talk with y'all. Because it's nice to see. It's nice to see Queen Sherry Lynn. Cheeks Beauty, it's always good to see you. Healer for real, it's good to see you. Philly Kid, it's good to see you too. It is good to see everybody. I'm happy. I seen that. I didn't see that. So now I'm going, as I get off of here, and make me a little quick breakfast because I ain't even had breakfast yet. You know what I'm going to do from now on? I'm going to have breakfast with y'all. So what I'm going to do is do my little morning mukbang with y'all or something like that. Have breakfast with y'all. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm going to do from now on. Because right now I'm sitting here, my stomach is going like, oh. For real. That's exactly what my stomach is doing. The other day, I swear to God, the microphone was so sensitive. I thought that y'all could hear my stomach. And one of the videos I did, I swear to God, I feel like y'all could have heard my stomach. My stomach was growling that bad. I swear. Unbelievable. I was like, let me hurry. I had to hurry up and get the hell off alive because I thought somebody was going to hear my stomach growling. I'm a new sub. Well, thank you, Philly Kid, for subscribing. I appreciate the love. Okay, I enjoy having my wake and bake with you. Aw, damn. See, that's another thing. We baking together though. That's why I couldn't put that link in correctly the first damn time because waking and baking. Waking and baking with y'all. Mm-hmm. So we waking and baking together, boo boo. We sure is. At Healer, for real, come on. Is that? I think she means it kind of. She was just joking. I got a question. My last final question. Do anybody believe in tarot cards? Do you believe in tarot cards? Does anybody believe in tarot cards? Do anybody believe in crystals? Do anybody use sage? Hey, Raven, how are you? I'm new to you through your Jamaican video the other day. Oh yes, I'm now become the girl that cries. Oh my gosh, I got so upset. Like YouTubers just know me as a lot of YouTubers just know me as the girl that got emotional about the Jamaican video. That I actually had to I wrote Uncle Tim because I was like, look, I am not just a youth. And I was like, I felt bad. I was like, oh my God, not Uncle Tim. I like you. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I gotta curb my sensitivity because I gotta remember that I'm emotional. Okay, as an empath, I get very emotional, and I want to do a episode on next week is coming. I'm going to post the I'm going to schedule it on the I'm going to schedule it on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a video on empaths. Like if you're an empath, if you're got high intuition, you believe in, generations where, magic is in the family, you believe in tarot cards, crystals, sages, stuff like that, then definitely, stop in because that's going to be the whole discussion of being an empath and being indigo. What is an indigo child? What does it mean to, be gifted or have a gift? I have Chris. Okay. Hey, okay. Yep. Hey, Bridge. Hello, Bridgie Sutherland. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. Tiff, thank you. I know. I that Jamaican video, I tell you, I think everybody in their mamas have seen that. I have crystals. Okay. I have some too, and I have some that I don't even know what they is. I'm gonna have to end up going through a gem book or a crystal book again and figuring out what they is. All of the above. Not so much of the cards because I've seen too many play with them. So, Cheeks, what do you mean by you see too many people play with them? For me, I wasn't a big, huge card fan. I wasn't. I admit it. I really wasn't that much of a card fan. But I had an experience where somebody was, I felt like somebody was doing something on me. And I was like, okay, I heard that cards can help you, let you know if something is on you or not. So I actually use the cards to help. So, and ever since that, I was like, oh, I'm really into these cards. Da, 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 da. But there's so many different types of cards. There's cards out there that can help you with meditation, that can help you with your post-traumatic stress disorder. There's cards that can help you learn about the moon. There's cards out there that can help you with learning about abundance. Because if you're trying to bring money into your life, you have cards that, deal with this. They just deal with, what is it? Angels of abundance. So you can learn about abundance, like what's going on with your money situation. So I like them. They're cool. As long as you are doing things for the right reason, you know what I mean? And I believe in that wholeheartedly. I 100% do everything in positivity. It's all good. I cried too. It's great for the soul, but you're dealt. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? When I get hella emotional about something, I will cry. I cry on certain movies. Sometimes you can get me to cry on a damn commercial because for so long, I wasn't that person that would cry. I was that person that would hold things in, and then you find yourself exploding on somebody for something that they did that was really insignificant. I would blow up, or I would be impatient. And I realized the reason why I was like that is because I bottled those emotions up. So now when I'm really passionate about something and it hits me deep, I'm not afraid to cry about it and let those emotions out because it's healthy. It really is. We, as a people, we have so much post-traumatic stress disorder, stress in our life that I'm telling you, we need to let them emotions out. Whatever you feel and let them shits out. I don't know. I feel like anybody can just pick up a card and just read it and interpret it however you want. And that's the thing. That's what you're supposed to be able. Well, you're supposed to be able to do. You're supposed to be able to pick up those cards and say to yourself and ask God. You could ask God, or you could ask the universe and say, look, universe, I got a question, God, show me this sign. And, use these cards right here that I have in my hand to show me that sign. and let me know what's going on. That's what I asked for. And then you close your eyes and you let everything go and you meditate while you touching those cards. And if you tell you, chances are you're gonna get the answer you want. You're gonna get the answer you want. It may not be, positive. It may be good or may be not positive. It depends. But you're gonna get an answer. Hey, my good sis, Raven. Hey, Grace personified. It's good to see you. I was looking for you. I cry over every. Oh my gosh, cheeks. We can't go nowhere together. See, if we do meet and greets or do like one of those get-togethers or something, when all this wearing mask thing is over, I can't do with you if you gonna cry every minute, boo boo. Cheeks, you was a crier. Oh God, come on. Oh no, come on, not you. Not wake and bake. Hey, come on, wake and bake. You telling me you cry over commercials? Oh, I'm not gonna forget the damn commercials with the dogs in the arms of the angel. You know that video, you know that thing where they have the dogs and they look like they're all stuck in mud and they got that sad face and they look like they've been starved and stuff like that. That is, it get me every time. Or whenever I'm about to eat a damn steak or eat a piece of pork chop, all of a sudden they want to do that video with the Africans and they got that damn fly right there in the corner of their damn eye. And they're like, just you giving 3 cents a day can make sure that little Mintumbu has all the porridge and rice that he can have. And I'm like, why are you putting this ish on right when I'm about to eat? Mother effers, y'all must time this ish. Grace Annette, come on, every episode of Grace makes you cry. Cheeks, this is not good. And you know what? I got to walk over there where Grace Anatomy is one of the sets of thing that where they film at, and also in Princeton University. I did a little walk around. There's a back part of it that they use in filming also. Oh my gosh. Let me stop. I can't with them commercials. The commercials, some of these commercials do make me cry. Not gonna front. Commercials make me cry. Certain movies make me cry. Like P.S. I Love You. I can't do that. Every episode of This Is Us. See, this is why you wasn't gonna get me. Because I went online and I did the review on that show, and I found out that that show is an effing weeper. It makes people weep and cry. And you're like, yeah, you should watch that show. Da-da-da-da-da. You'll love it. Come on, best friend. And I'm like, nope. And that's why I'm like, nope. Every time you, no, yeah, I didn't catch it yet. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that show yet. That's why I didn't catch it, because I heard it's a flipping weeper. I'll pass. To everyone who subscribed recently to my channel, I appreciate the love. You just don't know. Every last one who subscribed, I really like. Once I get off here, I go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe they subscribed. Oh my God, why would they want to watch me? What the hell would they want to watch my crazy ass for? I ain't got it together. I'm still trying to figure ish out. I'm still at that age where I don't know what the flip I am doing. I'm just trying to stay healthy. So you don't know. I lose my flipping. I lose my whole entire, like, I don't know. I lose my mind. And I'd be like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. Look at my number. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I lose my damn, and then I'll cry. I swear I do cry. I cry on that too. Even the movie, oh no. Cheeks. Oh no, come on. Not Shrek. Why are you crying on Shrek? If you tell me you cry for Titanic, girl, I'm gonna tell you guys to go. Better not tell me you cry for Titanic. You know what I do cry? I cry for the Lion King. Don't you mother flipping judge me in here, y'all. But I still cry for the Lion King. I still find that is sad. Shit, that shit's about to make me cry right now. Stop, girl. Don't do this. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta change the subject. Pizza, pizza. Ooh, Lawrence Tate naked. Tate Diggs naked. Morris Chestnut naked. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was about to start flipping crying. I can't do it. I refuse to flip and be the girl that cries over Lion King and the girl that cried in the Jamaican video. I refuse to be that. Nah, not Titanic. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So Cheeks, you redeemed yourself in my eyes. Queen. I mean, she has redeemed herself in my eyes. If you by you not by you not crying on Titanic, you have 100% redeemed yourself. We'll let you have Shrek, but if you said Titanic, girl, we would have to say, gotta go. Oh, did you cry on Infinite War? Okay. We need to talk about happy topics. Oh my gosh, and I waked and baked, so I want to enjoy that wake and bake vibe. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so I had a question. Is it a bad thing? What? What's Infinite War Philly? Okay. He probably gonna break it down to us what it is. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. I was just reading something. Okay. So, is a person not smoking or waking and baking a deal breaker? I don't know. What's a deal breaker in a date? Now that got me thinking, what's a deal breaker? Could I date somebody who didn't smoke? Yeah, I don't know, because then they want to bitch every time you try to smoke. The Jamaicans bashing really hurt me. I'm not even Jamaican. Yeah, that whole thing was bad. I mean, you know, what really got me with the whole Jamaican situation is that in the video, um, they're saying now that some of the comments that were on the hotel's website was made by the family. So if you see in one of the videos, there's two YouTubers, main YouTubers, who have done these videos, basically saying what went down, what went down in a false light. So one of them featured snapshots of post that was on about the hotel. It turns out what the person didn't peep was the last name is the same last name as her mother. So if you look on her TPJ's page video, it shows a comment, and that comment, the last name it says Kia Walker. They're saying now that the family was making posts on the website to collaborate Kalina's fabricated story. So now they're looking on the website because they're saying some of the comments might have been made by family and friends to try and collaborate the story that Kalina was doing. I'm like, what? So now this thing just keeps getting worse. The stories are now just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. That's coming out. Everything that's coming out is it's not sounding good. And it's not helping her credibility, because let's think about this. Real talk, let's think about this. What would make why would a big company, let's put it down like this. The American airline company, the airline company in general are doing bad, right? Can we all agree on that? That the American, yeah, AT2, this is live. Can we all agree that the American airline company, the overseas airline company, and the airline company in general is doing bad? They're not doing big business like they used to, correct? So let's just put it like that. Why would JetBlue, who has a good reputation, right? JetBlue has a very good reputation. Why would JetBlue, who has a good reputation, is struggling, let go of Kalina, um, let go of Kalina, the flight attendant? Why would they? Why would she? Why would the jetline? Why would JetBlue let go of Kalina if Kalina was telling the truth? Do you think it would look good for JetBlue and the airline industry that they let go of an airline attendant that was facing those hardships and those situations that she was saying? Hmm. Would it make sense? Or would they not? If the story was 100% true, wouldn't JetBlue, who's already losing money, wouldn't JetBlue just say, we 100% stand behind Kalina? We stand behind Kalina and we will not back down if this situation is true or not true, or what, if this situation is true, right? They didn't. They fired her ass. Why did they fire her? Because she potentially was trying to risk all these people's lives with her C-19 by trying to come back and risk all us in America lives by trying to get out of her quarantine. JetBlue did their investigation. JetBlue talked to the embassy. JetBlue talked to the cops involved, the medical staff. They did all of that. They got their lawyers involved. They got the lawyers involved and everybody involved. And they made their decision. And their decision was to let her ass the flip go. They let her go because she was lying. And now to top it off, they're now investigating that the comments that were made on the hotel were made by family and friends, and which contributed to people being threatened over there, the people involved over there to be threatened. And it was featured in these people's YouTube videos. And they could tell, like in one of the videos, you could tell that the comment was only made 20 hours ago. They say at that time, 20 hours ago. And they put it in the way they made it seem like there's heavy ST going on here. And if it was so heavy, how does this hotel stay in business for all these years? How did this hotel manage to stay in business, pay for a full renovation of their hotel, everything, and it was so heavy going on there that no FBI, there was no investigation that ever came forward. There was no, we've been alerted, because think about it, there are agencies in place that if any hint of anything like STs around, they will be on it. There will be some type of investigation going on. Something, especially when it involves American people and foreign countries. There is investigations. And you're trying to tell me nothing? And then the comments were made only 20 hours? And that person who used it as evidence didn't say this could be something weird, because these comments were just recently made? Nope, didn't say nothing like that. Didn't notice that the last name was the same last name as the mother's. It was both Walker. And you're trying to tell me that maybe this could be just a coincidence that both last names, and only in the last 20 hours that the person made those statements. Come on. From my understanding, she tested positive when she let. So everyone who was on a plane with her may have caught the virus. Exactly. Okay. And the fact that they separated these people, and the fact that they separated these people, they separated them because they didn't want them cross contaminating each other. Then it'd have been more people that would needed to be quarantined. And they kept those people separated and retested them and retested them and retested them. And thankfully for them, they came up negative. And that was why they were able to leave the island and come home, because they had tested as negative each damn time. So it wasn't just one set of people getting tested. It wasn't just Kalina getting tested and retested. The friends were getting tested too, but they came up negative and they were allowed to travel back. Then I was like, when people were like, "Oh, I've never seen a setup like that in that kind of hotel before," then you know what? I'm sorry that you have never been in a $300 to $400 room. Because if you're in a 300 and up room, they have motion sensors on when you come into their room, your hotel room. Okay, and plus this is a tiny island. It's not a huge island. We got to conserve energy. And what better way to conserve energy in Jamaica by basically having it where things don't come on in the room unless you're in the room. And that saves energy, that saves power. It's normal. Now, if they did investigating on these hotel rooms, and people went back into the rooms and checked the rooms, you could tell if one of these things had a camera in it. Why has it? You could tell that it's different or something's off if there was a camera in it. Nobody has come forward yet. Has anybody come forward yet? Like anybody? Hey, cups of conversation. So I just want to know. They give you the what exactly? So it's like this issue ain't making sense. hmm It's just like the story. I've never heard of no kidnapper being found. No person that been kidnapped and they've been found with their damn phone. Their phone usually get thrown out the window while they taking you away somewhere. I never heard of them letting you keep your phone so you could chill on Instagram, and order stuff off of Grubhub if you want to. I've never heard no ish like that in my damn life. When I heard the story off of one particular page, I said, wow, not in my island, not in my country. This cannot be going down. No, this can't be. And I'm just like, it really can't be. It just can't be. So I was like, ooh, let me make a couple phone calls. And the result of them calls was like, girl, that's some BS. You'll see. And sure enough, it's some BS. Because people know the family down there. Me too. It's crazy. I think the only reason this story is still relevant is because people out there is still, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs thinking, oh, there could be a possibility. There is no possibility. Once the newspapers in America printed got a hold of the story, and CBS and all these other networks got a hold of the story. They all did their own investigation, and they all came to the conclusion, oh yeah, yeah, homegirl lied. Whew, damn. So what the hell is going on with Jason Lee? Jason Lee seemed to be having a bad time out here. Damn. Everybody cussing out Jason Lee now. But then again, Jason Lee got some bad karma coming to him for stealing my neck and my back's trademark. But damn, you got cussed out. Damn, you got cussed out by Tasha K. Tasha K cussed Jason Lee and gave him a new hole and told him where to go with it. Telling you, don't mess with there's certain YouTubers you can't mess with on here. They will cuss your ass the hell out. Drag you like it ain't no tomorrow. And you know what? Over there in the island, they got towers too. They got Wi-Fi, they got towers too. So all of that could be tracked. Good point. I didn't think of GPS in the phone. GPS. It just don't make no sense. It don't. I love being American. I love being born here. But I tell you one thing, we do the most craziest things. And please, just because, let's put it this way, both my parents were born in Jamaica. They weren't born here. That makes me Jamaican. But I was born here. I am when it comes time to write down on my write down an application, I write down black because at the end of the day, as you could tell, I am what? Black. I identify as black. My favorite song is from, I think it's not Style. Is it Style P? I'm Black. That's one of my favorite ones. But even James Brown, I'm Black and Brown. Okay. I'm 100% black. I'm Black American. I'm Black American with Jamaican parents. And proud of it. I'm proud of I'm proud of black culture as much as I'm proud of Caribbean culture. And they're both the same culture, in my opinion. And people are going to get mad at me for saying that, but I feel like Jamaican culture, African culture, all these Caribbean island culture is the same as black culture. It's just a little different. It's just like we up here in New York City, we East Coasters are a little different than the people down south, but we still black. We just you just do a little things different. Same thing about Jamaicans, people that are Trinidadian, like Nicki Minaj. We the same. It's the same thing. Just we just happen to be on an island. What's the difference? That's the only difference. And over here in America, there was cotton. Over there was sugarcane. But we both was out in the hot mother effing sun, picking something and getting our ass whipped together, and fighting for freedom together. So that's what all I'm saying. I don't want this whole separatism that one is better than the other. One ain't no different than the other. We both got the same other effing struggles, and when we get pulled over, we both are looked at as black folks. What special treatment do we get? We can't say, "Oh, we're Jamaican." I'm not. I'm Black American. So don't pull me over, officer. The officer like, I don't give a damn. You black. Everyone just want to go viral. Yep, it's true. The same thing with Glue Girl. But Glue Girl, I don't know. Did Glue Girl do this on purpose? For the clicks and the views and the paycheck and a payout and a deal? Yep, First 48 taught us that. Cup's crazy. Black and proud. That's right. And I can't wait for. I have a discussion coming up on that. Do all Black lives matter? And that's coming up soon too. Oh, your father's from Grenada. Say your island also. Hi, Philly. Good times. I like people from Grenada. I can agree all a little similar. Yeah. U.S. slavery actually okay, they dropped us off at that island first, and then they went and dropped everybody else off in the Americans. It is what it is. We is no different. It's just what the difference of boat trips. One of us got to be enslaved on a Caribbean island, and the other one got to be enslaved spread out on the 50 states. That's it. Only difference. Let me. Ooh, I did not plan on like chit chatting for this long. I was gonna do like I started out on just wanting to do 30 minutes of talking and then get off of here and just do one topic, and that was about bad dates and stuff like that. And I ended up staying on here for damn near almost 2 hours. What the hell? And it's 12. Didn't I say I was getting the hell up off of here so I could have my breakfast? Now I can't even eat breakfast. Now it's like, this is Chipotle now. Wait a minute. Is this still breakfast or is it lunch now? Wait a minute. Which one is it? It's lunch right now, right? Once it hit 12:30, is it lunch or is breakfast? I think 12 o'clock is when they stop doing breakfast. So now it's lunch. Yeah, so it's Chipotle. I'm about to order me something. I don't know what the hell I could eat right now. I don't want to eat nothing heavy. I'm just gonna make me a little whole wheat sandwich you call it a day. Or make me some porridge. I don't know what. Yeah, there's like a delay on this. Brunch time. Yep, it is brunch. Lunch. Okay, Queen. It's brunch. No, it's lunch. All right, I'm about to go get my lunch on because you know that wake and bake is kicking a flip in. hmm I think with Black Americans, most of us don't have too much foundation. With the island people, I feel like they have more structure and unity. Well, we ain't got no much. We don't have that. I think what the thing. I think the major difference is we don't have that much. We're not spread out as much. So for us on the island, it's just us on that island. So we have to like come together, and if we don't, because it just makes it harder on the fact that we're on this damn tiny island. So we held on to a lot of our traditions, our culture and stuff, and our way of language because we have our different way of speaking English and pig. We also speak Pig Latin and other languages too mm, over there. We just held on to stuff. I feel like, but I feel like a more blacks American could join into the culture because we are all about out of many people we stand tall. So that means everybody. You could be Asian, you could be Black American. Like if you go to Jamaica right now, you have Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese. You got all types of Asians that live in Jamaica, talk Jamaican, identify as Jamaican now because we accept all cultures. You know, girl, YouTube will do it too. Who is you telling? I was really dead set. I was like 30 minutes. I can get off of here. I could have me, you know, a whole wheat English muffin with some turkey bacon and some fake eggs on my on the English muffin and call it a damn day. And I can start the rest of my day. I did not plan on no damn mother flipping being on here 2 hours, right? Yeah, we do stick together, and we tried to even stick together as far as um different islands and stuff, and bigging everybody up because you know island black people are closer to our African ancestors. That is true. That is true. and that's why a lot of us are named African names. And I have an African first name. I have an African middle name. Um, where we talk about African pride in our songs. Our colors for Rastafarian are the colors of Ethiopia, and that's Ethiopian black, Ethiopian. Um, so we identify with that, and also we are Africans from the sub-Sahara. So we hold on to those things, those that culture and that tradition. We hold on to a lot of it. Even the way we practice magic over there is we try to hold on to the roots of the past, our ancestors. When I beep, I gotta move my feet. When I beep, I gotta move my feet. Let my ass on. I'm gonna start a time. Yeah, yep. I'm probably gonna do the same thing and have a little timer. And then when that timer go off, take my ass the hell on. My daughter has an African name. Yep. It's good when y'all give, African names to your kids. I mean, honestly, I might not. I probably won't be giving my child an African name. I'll probably give it. I probably will. The middle name will be African. I guarantee that the middle name will be African. First name, no. And I'm gonna keep it quite simple too for the first name. All right, let me get my ass up out of here. Let me get my ass up out of here. I gotta go eat because I haven't had anything since I woke up. Just brushed my teeth and took a shower. I'm spinning like a mother. Trying not to cuss. Thought you was gonna get me. Nope. So let me get my ass up. Ooh, just cuss. Damn. Okay, let me get my booty up out of here. Everybody who checked in, I appreciate it. May the gods and the goddesses keep you safe and warm out here. And everybody, don't forget to give prayers for the people in Texas. And let's just pray for ourselves too, that we get through all this BS that's going on around us. Name with a purpose. Yep. Let me see. Will it after a state? Ooh, okay. I always like, the name August. And that August and me, I always like that kind of name. Oh, bye. Bye, cheeks. Don't you cry now. I'm just kidding. Love you all. Bye.